Hello, hello, beautiful people. Check 1, 2. Can you hear me? Happy Sunday. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you beautiful people hear me? Great. Thanks, American Born. And hey, Cece. American Born, I appreciate you, girl. How's your Sunday going? It's a little bit of a delay. Um, American Born, I'm going to try to see how, like, oh, okay. This is how I put your comment up here. Okay, so great. Figured it out. Doing some things. I'm a big girl. Good, good. The dog's been outside. I know. It's been kind of nice here in Chicago. It's been in the 60s. One day it even got up to the 70s. So go figure on that. Okay. You know me, American Born. I'm going to go ahead and get it started, okay? So I first want to start off by saying thank you for stopping by my place. I'm your gracious host, Sugar. Before we begin, go ahead and like and subscribe if you like my content. And also understand and believe that sharing is caring. So if you like the content, go ahead and share it to a friend. Thanks. Appreciate that a lot. I'm ready for warmer weather too. Okay. So before we talk about basketball, before we talk about fame, imagine Child Protective Services showing up at your house. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. That's the situation now surrounding former NBA star Dwight Howard after emotional claims shared online by his wife, Amy Luciani. And what she says happened inside the home is something much heavier than celebrity gossip. Let's get into some sugar talk and talk about it. So if you need a hero, just look in the mirror. No one's gonna save you now, so you better save yourself. Okay, guys. Now, before we go any further, this story isn't as simple as the internet is making it. Because when family problems become public, the truth usually gets buried under opinions. So tonight on Sugar Talk, we're not here to judge. We're here to understand the human story behind the headline. Sorry. So recently, Amy Luciani took to social media to share an emotional series of videos describing what she says has been happening in her home. According to her post, Child Protective Services reportedly visit their house multiple times in a short period of time. She claims the situation escalated to the point where authorities eventually removed their daughter from the home. Luciani also alleged that these incidents stem from what she describes as a serious drug problem involving her husband. And in one of those most troubling claims she shared, she says, a child in the home was encouraged to lie to police during one of the investigations. Now, it's important for me to say this clearly. These are allegations shared publicly online. And as of now, the full legal picture surrounding the situation remains unclear. But the emotional weight of the story has already captured the internet. And like most viral stories, people have already chosen sides. Some people online are defending Dwight Howard, saying the story might not be what it seems. Others are standing with Amy Luciani, believing her decision to speak out shows how serious the situation has become. But the internet often forgets something important. Family crises are not reality shows. They are complicated, painful, and rarely understand through a few social media posts. Add fame to the situation, and suddenly millions of strangers feel invited into a house they were never meant to enter. That's the strange reality of celebrity life. When things go right, the world celebrates you. But when things go wrong, the world watches closely, sometimes too closely. Fame can make a person look larger than life, but it doesn't make them immune to struggle. Athletes, entertainers, public figures, they are still human beings navigating relationships, family pressure, and personal battles. And sometimes those battles spill into the open. The hardest part of the stories like this is that the people most affected rarely have a voice. The children, the kids watching adults argue, the kids seeing strangers debate their family online, the kids who didn't sign up for public attention, and yet they're often the ones standing in the middle of the storm. On March 7th, Amy came to the group chat to air out her husband's dirty laundry on Instagram Live. Even though the video was uncomfortable to watch, y'all, it irritated the hell out of me because it irritated the hell out of me, y'all. Let me check the chat because this is why I'm making a video today. Okay? It irritated me because I'm watching Amy pulling out her husband's controlled substance on live. Like, girl, are you okay? Ain't you a girly girl? An author that writes children books? An influencer? A boss babe? Serial entrepreneur? Amy, you look like a shero who has nothing to lose when I went by your Instagram page. And there is a lot of data out here about the character of this dude you married. Straight up, Amy, have some digital decorum. We're going to go ahead. I was going to play the video in its entirety. But even when I watched it a second time, y'all, I was a little bit disgusted, okay? I was a little bit disgusted. So I'm going to play the part where she starts to pull up this man paraphernalia, snowballs online, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it because that's why I'm here. Everybody got their take. That's my take. Girl, lady of the hour, you are a hero and you're looking like a zero. You don't do nothing. Okay, let me calm down. Let me play it. We'll go ahead and play it, guys. And then we're going to talk about
it. Shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help. And ain't nobody would have fucking listened because he got the money. I kept saying, whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I was gonna run out the door. I was gonna leave him. But everybody told me, don't leave him. He's struggling. I stayed, but not this year. We got the police involved. CPS, you're lying on me. You making up alibis. You got our son, my stepson, lying. And thank God I recorded it. And he innocent in this, but you said just to protect yourself, you would take anybody out, including me, and I can't let you do it no more. I don't want to share the dirty secrets. I don't want to go out like how everybody else did this, man. But I gotta protect myself now. I'm uncomfortable. Now, I don't know what is I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money. This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for $1, nothing. I'm not on the credit cards. I just love him for him. But this shit is going too fucking far. And I'm so embarrassed. And I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie on me, I gotta protect myself now, and I know it's supposed to be through sickness and health, but this shit is scary. This.
Okay, I paused it. Do y'all see this picture? So it's one thing to come to the internet with your business and traumatize the group chat. But you are literally holding, look like an ounce of a snowball. Girl, y'all see this? I'm going to continue. It's going to be over.
This is why I'm losing my fucking marriage. Because the money, y'all didn't want to help him.
Okay. So if you guys have not, I'm quite sure because it has went viral. I woke up this morning and when I was drinking my coffee at 6:30, I opened up because remember I told you I check my social media twice a day. So I opened it up and that's the first thing I saw. I'm like, oh no, thank you, Neighborhood Talk. But I was like, oh no. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. What y'all think about that? Could y'all still hear me? Okay, well, let me know if you can still hear me. And I want to just go through the chat to say hello to everybody. Hey, catch up with Lala. Hey, twin. Let's see what we got. Hey, Sharon Gabo. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you, Should. See here. And Jonathan Lagumbe. Hello. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you coming. Hey, Linda Gamble. Hello, beautiful. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you. Okay, so 1 second here. Let me put this up here real quick. Off topic. Why doesn't she have access to credit cards? She's his wife and he's rich. That's dumb. See, you see what I'm saying? But you write children books. You know, that's crazy. I'm upset at what I saw. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed like you were shameful, but then you come to shame him? I don't know. It's like what I saw was crazy. But thank you for the comment. It wasn't really off topic, but I know you know my flow. You know which way I'm going with it. Okay, so now let's bring in Royce. When I saw the video, y'all, I said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here come Royce. Royce had time today or yesterday. She had time. This woman has been screaming to the mountaintop about this man. I used to be a basketball wives fanatic. Like it didn't matter what season, what area they was at, I was with it, right? I was really into talk show. shows. So if y'all could see that, y'all could snap a picture. But yeah, she was pretty deep and blunt. Okay. Hold on. Right here. You are exactly right. You are exactly right. Royce told Amy and all his other ducklings. This wasn't the first person she gonna got into it with. They all tried to deem this woman like she was crazy. He even put a gag on her. I think she just got off of it, or he had a gag on her. Like, what? Yeah, she was warned, very much so. And it's enough information out there for her to have made a better judgment. But, to each his own. We just talking about because she brought it to the group chat. So we get to talk about that, period. So now, Royce said, oh, that's not enough. I'm tired of keyboard game banging. Let me come on and tell you how I really feel. Listen to this video from Royce.
Until you do right by me, it's always been about the kids, bitch. It's always been about the kids. Now you want to speak? I'm still blocked up, so I can't see what the fuck you're saying. But now you want to speak because he brought you into it? Girl! It's everybody else's fault? Wow! So you just don't think any of us fell for the antics either, right? None of us fell for the narcissism. Are you fucking crazy, Amy? Amber? What is it? Like, are you serious right now? You called me crazy, right? You said I was jealous. You said I wanted him when it's always been about the damn kids. And now you want to sit here and cry and sit here and be like, it's because of what everybody else did to him. No, it's because of what he does to people. Shit, I was just fucking first. I was collateral damage. Let's call Royce crazy and people will believe it because I'm baby Jesus. Girl, shut up.
What y'all feel about that? I mean, I'm just saying she deserved her response for the simple fact she's been kind of yelling this out. And correct, CC, Royce. I'm sorry. I will mess up a name in a minute, CC. Thank you, girl. Thank you for having my back. And she do. American born, still looks good. She always looked young, but even now she's older. Yeah, she still looks good. Yeah, she has good genes. Yeah. Okay. So, and then when Royce was done with that, she had to do her victory.
Every woman. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. What? Oh, thank you.
Royce was over there cutting up. Do you hear me? I was like, oh my. I thought I was through. I was like, oh my goodness. So, it's really not funny, but because Royce's life was really affected by this. I mean, he pretty much tarnished her whole career. Yeah, it was really unfortunate to see or whatever. I like the context of the situation, and I followed, that case. And yeah, he is something else, y'all. He is something wonderful. Okay, so that's gonna now that she saw, I guess, or heard about that video, she feels vindicated. So, I hope you still are continue to heal Royce, and I hope that you can get, your son and Dwight in a better place where, it's more supervision. Well, good luck with that. So that's going to bring me to a poetic interlude. And it's called Behind the Headlines. I hear the noise of the world again, the clatter of keyboards, the thunder of opinions, voices rising like restless winds across a digital sea. They speak the name Dwight Howard. They speak the name Amy Luciani, and they toss their judgments into the sky, as if truth were a stone that could be thrown straight and certain. But I, wondering observer of the human condition, pauses, for I have seen this before. Not the fame. Fame is only a bright jacket draped over ordinary bones. No, I have seen the quiet rooms, the living rooms, dim with unresolved storms. The kitchen where voices rise and fall like troubled tides. I have seen children watching from doorways, small eyes, wide with the ancient question every child asks when the world begins to shake. Is it my fault? Oh, America, you cheer the giants in arenas. You lift them like monuments into the roaring air. Yet you forget that every monument is still made of fragile human stone. I sing not of scandal tonight. I sing of the hidden weight carried into the chest of men. I sing of women standing in the doorway between love and survival. I sing of children learning too early that adults are not the steady mountains they once believed. Look closer, my friends. Beyond the headlines, beyond the echoing debates, there are hearts beating in complicated rhythms. A father fighting shadows no crowd can see. A mother carrying the lonely duty of protection. A home perhaps bending beneath the gravity of pain. And I say to the world, to the watching world, slow your judgment. For none of us walk this earth without fractures. None of us arrive at the morning completely whole. The same hands that once lifted trophies may tremble in the silence of midnight. The same voices that once shouted victory may whisper desperate prayers no one hears. So tonight, I stand with the quiet truth of humanity, that behind every famous name is simply a soul trying, failing, and trying again. And somewhere in a house not so different from your own or mine, a child waits for the storm to pass and the adults to remember how to be gentle again. All right, y'all. That was my little poetic interlude. Hope you like it. How y'all doing? Let me see the chat. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Thank you, American War. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all support. Every time I do them, y'all know I be sitting here trembling inside, child. I don't know what, I don't know. That's just what I be doing. That's what I be doing. Okay, 1 second here. Let me just come out of here. Okay, and then thank you, CC. And then I wanted to discuss, let me see, because I think, yeah. So in January of 2025, the couple reportedly married after a relatively private relationship. But within months, Luciana filed for divorce, calling the marriage irretrievable broken. They later attempt reconciliation. And that's something a lot of people could understand. Sometimes people stay because they believe love can heal something deeper. Sometimes they stay because they made vows. Sometimes they stay because walking away feels like failure. But when children enter the equation, the stakes change. Suddenly, it's not about pride, it's about protection. Here's the uncomfortable reality: fame doesn't fix broken people, money doesn't cure addiction, and celebrity households still face the same storms that ordinary families face sometimes, even when worse, because the world is watching. If these allegations are true, then this is a story about a family struggling with something serious, y'all. If it's not true, then it's a reminder of how dangerous public accusations can. I apologize if y'all hear the fire truck. Let me finish this here. Okay, so if the accusations are not true, then it's a reminder of how dangerous public accusations can become when they unfold online. Either way, y'all, the children involved are the ones who deserve the most care. Like, period. As I reflect on this, on people, I don't know. I'm not going to normalize airing out your business online. I'm just going to keep it real. I think that is the worst thing someone could do. And not only that, when your kids go up, like this is out here in the internet forever. I think it's a lot of irresponsible people on the goddamn internet. That's the way I feel. Irresponsible in their marriage, irresponsible in their life, irresponsible with their children, just irresponsible. And everybody go through things, right? Everybody got shit going on. Don't bring it to and not only that, because even when you bring your trauma or your toxic relationships to the internet, you may be triggering somebody else. Don't nobody want to see all that. Handle that behind closed doors. That's just how I feel about it. Sometimes we look at celebrities and think their lives must be perfect, but every mansion still has doors. And behind those doors are human beings dealing with very human problems. Fame might make the headlines louder, but it doesn't make the pain smaller. So, I don't know. What y'all think? Is this crazy or what? I be trying to get used to the delay in the chat. Okay. Let me. Yeah, wait. Okay. She won't have that anymore. Maybe I missed what American Boy was talking about. I'll go up. I do. I feel bad for the kids. I always feel bad for the kids because remember, y'all, I was that kid. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with toxic, volatile parents. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna always be an advocate for the children, and then she's supposed to be an influencer. It just does that look professional that you're sitting here airing out your dirty laundry in front of the world? Like, y'all, like, get it together. That's all. It's no judgment. I just got a problem with you coming on here with what's going on with your life, especially not too long ago, before you even married him. People was on your ass. When you did marry him, and came out 6 months. So how many red flags do you need? So I don't know. You know what I mean? That's why a person needs to love themselves and know who they are as a person. Because if you know that, you will not allow someone to walk over you. You will not allow somebody to use you, and you will definitely not allow nobody to abuse you. And that's on period. So I'm going to go ahead and give you my closing monologue as I pull it up. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and end this live. I know a lot of people are covering this, but I just wanted to talk about it. That's the reason why I was inspired to do a video, because it really burned my butt. So that's why I came on here. And I am so glad for all of you for joining me. I really appreciate you. You have no idea. So let's get into this closing monologue. Sometimes the world only sees the headline, a name, a scandal, a trending topic. But what we rarely see is the living room after the cameras leave. Right now, the internet is buzzing about Dwight Howard and the emotional claims shared by his wife, Amy Luciani. And like always, people are choosing sides. Some people are defending him. Some people are defending her. But sometimes in the middle of all that noise, there are children. Children who didn't ask to become part of a headline. Children who didn't ask the internet to debate their home life like it's a sports game. And that's the part that should make us pause. Because when the spotlight hits a family crisis, the world treats it like entertainment. But for the people inside that house, it's just life falling apart in real time. Fame doesn't protect people from pain. Money doesn't shield families from addiction, conflict, or broken trust. Sometimes the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows. And maybe the real lesson here isn't about who's right or who's wrong. Maybe the lesson is this: we never truly know what someone is carrying behind closed doors. The same person you watch dominate an arena could be fighting battles in silence the moment the crowd goes home. So before we rush to judgment, before we turn someone's crisis into content, maybe the wiser thing to do is remember that every headline has a heartbeat, and every story has people inside it who still have to wake up tomorrow and live with what the world just watched. This has been your gracious host. Thank you for joining me for Suga Talk, where sometimes the loudest truth is the quiet reminder that behind every public story, there's a private struggle still trying to heal. Drop down in the comments, do you think social media helps expose truth in family conflicts, or does it make healing harder? I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you in the comments. And thank you to my mod American Born and everybody that joined me tonight. Have a peaceful and safe Sunday. Bye.